time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you not kidding me. You done got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the f is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, I can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you not kidding me. You done got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the f is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, I can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you not kidding me. You done got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the f is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, I can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving it energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, don't know what is in me. I don't got time, I'm not giving the energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another sold out podcast on this actual Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, man. I'm Jeremy Jones, and welcome to the live, man. I make content about sneakers, and of course, I have occasional try-ons. So if you're into about sneakers, this is the right place for you. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Y'all smash the like button for sure. Dunks is running slightly late. I'm checking my phone and keeping an eye on when to add him in. He said he shouldn't be no more than about 15 or 20 minutes, but I still want to start on time because I know we got to kind of get used to our schedules around this joint, right? Okay. So with all of that being said, shout out to Dunkson, man. Whatever you're taking care of, tell him to hurry up, man. And I'm just playing with him. But neither here nor there, man. I'm going to touch the chat real quick. Y'all see the topic, man. And salutes to Manny with the kicks for, putting it and bringing it to my light in the comment section. Because y'all know I be reading them. That literally be me reading through all of those. But, he pretty much, Kanye terminates his contract with Gap. What's to expect and why. I got a couple videos I want to kind of put up and play here. Hopefully they don't take the stream down, but I think it's okay because it's like the news. Like, come on, that's definitely public information. But neither here nor there, man. I'm going to roll through the chat real quick, and then we're going to discuss how we really feel about this. Like, what's next? Because we already know where Kanye is, and it's like, at this point, like, him and Adidas have been really, really quiet lately. So I'm very curious as to where that whole thing is, because he's put the threat out there, and it just seems like Gap didn't take light to it at all. And whether it was a agree to disagree situation, just seems like just kind of suspect to me. But let me touch the chat real quick, and then we're gonna get started, dive in. I'm gonna play a video for us real quick. Hopefully Dunks hop on in this joint pretty soon. But let's see. Deacon Oriali says, peace, Jeremy and Dunks. Manny with a kick says, yo. Deacon Oriali says, Big Manny 100. Okay, everybody just getting introduced into himself up in here, man. Deacon Oriali says, I got my Fire Red 3s for free. Sheesh, Nike refunded me my payment, but still sent the shoes. I still ain't got mine. Fun fact, I'm glad you brought that up, Deacon Oriali. Also, somebody commented on my video where Nike, like, mine still says preparing for shipment, but some that means, like, one guy told me his stayed in that status. They had shipped them and it didn't change, and he just happened to see that it had got delivered, and he had hit on Flex app, so he had 2 pairs, and he didn't want 2 pairs because he thought that his order was going to get canceled because it was pending so long with Nike. So that reminded me, I need to go check the mailroom and just see if anything's came in, because mine still says preparing for shipment. I never got the tracking information. So if y'all let me know, for the people who hit, did y'all get y'all tracking information yet? And then that's also food for thought, where even if you haven't and it's saying preparing for shipment, keep an eye out around your crib or where your mail gets delivered and see if your stuff actually delivers through. Mine still says, like, the payment's on my card, but it's like pending. It's not like because I know it haven't showed shipped in the system, so I don't know. Nike's dropping the ball, and definitely my video on Monday gonna show some of the glitches that they actually make. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We got Mimi in the building, says, hey everyone, what up? What up? Manny with the kick says, sheesh, got over Deacon. Okay, yeah, that's what's up, because that's a W though if he got him for free. Most definitely. Deacon says, fire. It's the second time I got a free pair of shoes. Man, you winning, man. You winning. You winning big time, homie. You winning big time. Because I don't even think I can say the word free in shoes that I've had given to me in the same sentence right now. But that's what's up, though. Kwame says, yo, what's good? What up, Kwame? We got Deacon Ariad says, yellow toes, a.k.a. taxes, are A1 steak sauce in hand. Okay, sheesh. I'm on the fence about them right now, man. I mean, I know they're going to drop. I feel like I'm going to be getting them just because. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes whenever we get closer to that drop. If Nike ever ship my Fire Red 3s, please and thank you. Let's see. Where we at? I think the chat kind of went up on me just slightly a little bit. But, yeah, Fit Chat had that one. Let's see. Yeah, I think, yeah, it hit them. There we go. Manny with a kick says, taking a spin and hit the like button. That's what's up, man. Everybody smash that like button for sure, man. Kwame from Manny says, what up, drip today? Fit check Jordan and J Balvin hoodie and black and tan reloaded utility cap pants on feet. Air Army Brooklyn. Sheesh. Hey, shouts out. Hey, that's a real drip check. Sheesh, salute to the real drip check. And that is fire, yo. Kwame says, yo, Deacon and Manny, what's up? Kwame says, my J Balvin gear hasn't even shipped yet. Sheesh. I think that it just came out Wednesday, though. But yeah, Nike, in general, Nike just behind on shipments, I think, man. Let's see. Deacon says, sheesh, Manny, exactly. Kwame says, my Argon Dunks low shipped today. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I bought at a store, Kwame. Okay, cool. You bought them at a store. That's why you. Okay, cool. Makes sense. You had it right there. You didn't have to do the ordering. So Kwame says, nice, Manny. Deacon says, I missed my exclusive access on the Argons, Kwame. Kwame says, my payment was glitching for a few minutes, but it went through somehow. Okay, so I didn't even know they did the Argon joints today. Oh, the Argon. Oh, I know what y'all are talking about. I'm thinking of like the Union Argon dunks. My bad, y'all. See, so much on my mind. Manny Kick says, good looks of my guys. Yes, Sirski. Deacon Ariad says, I wore my white Cactus Jack T camo shorts and Travis Scott highs. Sheesh, y'all. Hey, this is real drip check right here. Guess forget what's on feet, but sheesh. Or just says, he said he don't have time to argue with people / company broker than him. Laugh my ass off. I love Ye sometimes. Ye is one of those, man. He's a very outspoken individual. I think you can just tell, because his mom was his manager. He had a momager, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like she handled all that for the most part. She ran it through him, but she delivered it differently than he would. Kanye is more just outspoken and direct, and that can be a gift and a curse at the same time. And I feel like that borderline too, he can go a little too far with it. But I mean, that's Ye being Ye. We got Rachel in the building. Says, hey, everyone. But most definitely, Rachel, I agree with you on that one. Says, mine too. I like thinks. Okay, cool. Saying that to Deacon. Yo, Rachel. Soldier Dad in the building says, I'm mad I missed the intro song. Don't worry, homie. I'm going to play it on the... I'm gonna play it on the outro as well, dog. But I know how it is. That intro music, I be trying to find the best, like, copyright free music that actually get me in the mood and the vibe too, man. Because one of the things about doing these lives and just doing videos in general, you're gonna need some motivation, and that's where the music comes in big time. So, yeah, I feel you on that, Soldier Dad. Deacon Earth says, Rachel 100 nice. Kwame says, hey, how are you? From Rachel to Kwame. I'm good. Look at the weekend off work to relax. Okay, Kwame, that's what's up. Yeah, man. Gotta have your me time and just chill back too, man. That's kind of what I did today. I ran a few errands, man, set the live up, and me and Dunk's kind of already touched the topic anyway. I'm kind of trying to give him a little time to come in here, but if he gonna be late, it is what it is. He does have something going on. Deacon says, I'll pay for them if they ask, but they're an error. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they don't reach out to you, I wouldn't sweat it, Deacon. Says, I ain't, Deacon says, Rachel says, at Deacon, I ain't paying for nothing because it's not my fault. Some banks reject the charge if people pin too long. Oh, okay, so I didn't attempt to pay, but they said my shoe was lost and let it go. Oh, wow. Okay, I got you. I feel you, Rachel. Rachel coming in snapping on them. We winning, Rachel. That is a win. Let's see. Yep, because you had the same thing too. Royalty 12s from Soldier Dad, what you had on feet. Absolutely, Deacon from Rachel. What I had on feet today, I had the Travis Scott low fragment on today, white tee of course, and I had my just some simple like shorts on, some little netted shorts, nothing too simple, just a relaxed day. Then I had to run another errand, and I had to slide Yeezy slides on, big Yeezy on there. So what everybody had on feet though, for real. But we're gonna dive in, keep things rolling though. We're gonna keep things rolling. Now I'm gonna pull up my screen. I want to play the one video from my scene that I keep seeing floating around from CNC or CBNC, and hopefully it don't take my live down. I think I should be fine with it. I don't think it'll be an issue, but because I've seen other people reuse the video. Deacon says fragment lows aren't simple. I mean, it's a basic colorway, man. It's basic, like it's just blue and black and white. I mean, they hard to get, but I feel like it's a calm, subtle shoe. I mean, well, never mind. Y'all right, because I had the pink laces in them joints too. So yeah, that's just my honestly, man, I treat all my shoes like, no, that's a lie. I was gonna say I treat all my shoes the same, but I really don't. Some of them, but that's a nice summer shoe. It's like fall, but still kind of warm. I'm not gonna get much wear and like my lows too much longer, so I'm gonna have to really break them. I'm really trying to get that last little few days or weeks before I be, nothing but kind of high tops and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Rachel says, I love Ye, but I pray he doesn't get blackballed out of biz because it's happened to other people. Yeah, he's pushing it. He's definitely pushing it for the simple fact is like his delivery is not the best. And I don't want that to happen either, but it's no secret, Rachel, right? And I'm saying this to everybody, but just Rachel kind of brought this up to fruition. Ye has been known, right? And I don't know because obviously I never worked with him, but Ye has been known as to not be the most easiest person to like work with, right? Okay. And I'm like, we can see that on the aftermath. And then it doesn't help that he has the bipolar issue, that we've known, or bipolar disorder, right? Okay, I'm trying to use the right terms here. He's throwing it out there, but I mean, bipolar seems like you're always on and off. You're like completely different. You're like night and day. So as a person who has somebody like that in the family, it's definitely, I guess, is much harder to control than what we probably anticipate, which we're not, nobody said he is, but I'm just saying, like, obviously it's one of those, I feel like no matter what Ye does, he just not going to be happy, man. That's just personally how it makes me feel. I could be wrong, but that's just how it kind of pushes me to that point. You know what I'm saying? Deacon says low key stunt. I mean, a little slight flex on him. You know what I'm saying? Man, he says fact Deacon major drip. Man, that's all it is, man. And then I'm looking. Oh, speaking of which, right? The those shoes that I keep telling y'all that I've been negotiating with this dude. Manny and Dunks was right, and probably other people said this. He dropped the price on them, but then it's like I looked at the market, they dropped. So I talked to him today, messaged him about him. He's like, yeah. I was like, are you taking negotiations? And I'm like, because I can see the prices dropped across the market. And he's like, he gives me a number, and I was like, come on, man. I'm literally talking to him like, man, come on, man. I know the market. I was like, and I know that I know the market. These are my exact words to him. I'm like, and I know that we both know the market. And then I said, what about this price? And then so he hit me with that. He's like, you can't base it off of stock X. Like I can feel this is the last thing he said to me. He goes, you can't base it off of stocks X price. Everybody knows stock X is cap. And I'm like, yeah, but we still use the numbers based off the sales too. You know what I'm saying? I get where he was coming from. And then I was like, I told him, I was like, yo, you can't base, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they're still not completely capped because people still use them. And I'm like, it's also just used as a like a graph. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, at the price you trying to offer me, I might as well just go buy off GOAT. And he didn't say anything. And then he sent a little notification where he's trying to send the offer out to a lot of people. And it's like, yo, nobody's stupid. They're gonna look at this. You know, he's hoping for that one sucker, man. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if I'm gonna end up getting the shoes or not. Only time will tell. But I'm hoping that I can catch the W on those shoes because it's a shoe I really, really want. I know everybody's been asking me what it is, but you know what I'm saying. I just want to know. Like, I'm not gonna put it out there. I just want to drop it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some shoes is just gonna be harder to get than others, and I know it's not as many pairs out there either. Let's see, we got Jay Brooks in the building. Says, what's good, sneaker fam? What's good? What's good? Let's see. Jay Brooks says, what's good? For read that one. Jay Brooks in the building, 100 from Deacon. What up, Jay? From Rachel. Kwame says, yo, what up? Jay Brooks says, riddle me this, y'all. Tell me how I took a L on the Jordan 3 Fire Reds, but I entered the drawing on sneakers for those J Balvin 2s and got them. That's how the game goes sometime, man. But congratulations, though. That's a W. You know what I'm saying? You got those J Balvins. You got a low-key, that's a shoe that's probably going to go up over time because he's a successful artist. Not now, but I would say probably this time next summer, you're probably going to have a little bit of profit on him. But it's a two. Two ain't going to go but so much. But, I mean, I feel like that's a fire cop. They're not for me, but I don't see nothing wrong with them. Rachel says, I always tell my students to use their words selectively, and in high school, it's a skill you need in big business. Facts. He doesn't know how to word things. He thinks he does, but it's like, this is the thing, right? We can all say this about Ye. Like, reality is, what he's saying is right. What he's not wrong about what he's saying and what he's trying to accomplish. But again, we can say this all day, every live. It's the delivery. You know what I'm saying? I would imagine, like, if we're going to compare him and Jay, I'm going to imagine this, right? I'm going to imagine this. Like, the difference between him and Jay doing business, Jay would have went in there, took the deal silently, did his thing, and then he's the type where he's good. I'm trying to word this the right way. He's like, seems like the type of like buttering up people very well, get comfortable, and then you butter them up, get them in the right position, and then you ask for what you want, and then you still gotta give and take a little. Like Jay seems like he's willing to give and take. Kanye, it just seems like he's kind of like, I want it. Oh, I said I wanted that, but now I want this, and I want it now, and blah blah blah. Like, do it right now. It's like, no, that's not how we go about doing things, sir. Around here, I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he's partnering or getting deals with these companies, but he's not the owner, and he wants to be the owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to be the CEO, and you're just not. You know, reality is you're not. You know what I'm saying? And even if he is head over the fashion department that he's over, like his own Yeezy brand, like, you know what I'm saying? Gap, I feel like, just showed him who's boss in this situation, where even like with Adidas, they're low-key showing him who's boss. So like, dude, you better come. And that's the thing. Sometimes it's honestly, they probably could even agree with Ye if he didn't just come off the hinges with it and call him out. Maybe. But Ye also claims, right? Okay, from what I'm seeing from the interviews, he also claims that like he tries that method and it doesn't work. So then he takes it to the public. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying, right? I don't know. You know, we're not behind the closed doors, but he's saying that's what he's doing, right? And who knows? Maybe show. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm catching from it. Deacon Reality got the sirens going for Jay. Facts. Rachel from Deacon. Jay Brooks says, at Deacon, my guy was goody. Rachel, I also have someone with these mental health challenges as well, and it's important for them to have a strong support system. Not, yes, people. That is a fact, Rachel. And I was just talking to Dunks about this too, because me and Dunks kind of low key been talking about this topic like all week. Well, ever since it popped off like on like Thursday, so not too long. We've been talking about it since yesterday. But one thing about it is, I think like it's not helping the fact that he sees everything that he once had slipping through his fingers, but like he's not helping the situation either. So that's one thing I can look at. But yeah, he definitely needs a strong support system. And let's be honest, maybe if he's always had these issues, when his mom was here, RIP to his mother, he was much more. Seemed like he had much more control over this disorder, if he even had it then. And then his mom could always bring him back down to reality, even if he did get a little too far, man. So she was that support system, and now she's not here. And then like the what am I looking for? The Kardashian family. You're only as strong as the weakest link around there. I don't know the family, but just going off what we see, those people they're just different. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it's hard to have motivation over there. You know what I'm saying? The only person I see that's still surviving the juice is Travis, but low key is because he's younger too, and he's kind of doing what he want to do, and they accepted that. But Travis plays the game more well. That's what I feel like. So yeah, I've seen that floating around. Let's see. Jay Brooks says, Rachel, hey. Let's see. Deacon says, we just trying to get like Jeremy flexing with these Travis lows. Man, it wasn't a flex, man. It wasn't a flex. It was just me and my drip, man. I'm just, what's the point of having a shoe if you ain't gonna wear it? Like all my shoes, you can look that, hey, I put them on. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't wear them, and I told y'all, if I don't wear these joints, if I don't deem that I'm gonna wear them, I go ahead and put the muds on sale and call it a day, man. Because you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to hold on to it. But, yeah. Let's see. Says, congrats from Brooks from Manny with the Kicks. Kwame says, I like the J Balvin too, but wasn't ready to drop 300 on him. Facts. Manny with the Kicks says, nobody wear Gap like that anyway. Kanye made that right move. This is true. I always thought personally, right? What am I looking for? Yeah. I always thought it was kind of weird that Ye and Gap had partnered to begin with. You know what I'm saying? That was always seemed like a weird combination. I'm like, why Gap? I'm like, who's really worn Gap in like so many years? You know what I'm saying? So like, but Ye is that he did bring him back to the forefront, but I also feel like he did a little bit too merch with the merch, man. Like, to me, the trash bag thing, was, to me, it felt more like of an insult. You know what I'm saying? Than like, hey, I'm really like trying to push the culture here in the streetwear and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just how it makes me feel, And we all, when we saw that, we were like, yo, I knew then things were kind of being on the rocky end. That was signs right there. Was like, I highly doubt, like, I know Ye said do it, but I don't feel like Gap really wanted their stores looking like that. And according to Ye, the straw that broke the camel's back is he was expecting more physical brick and mortar stores, I guess actual Yeezy stores, and it wasn't coming through fast enough. Like, he's dropped back, and he came back with Gap he started with Gap in 2020. So bro, like, how long? You got to be a little bit more patient when the stuff got to come off the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. As Jay Brooks says, at Kwame, let's see. To be honest, I entered thinking I would take an L. Oops. Hello, lads. This is from, not sure how to say your name, homie. I don't want to butcher it too much, but I'm going to say, yeah, I'm not even going to try that. Let's see. Kwame says, LOL, yeah, that happens sometimes, but I'd rock them. I bet they nice in person. True. Yeah, them J Balvins, they probably straight. You know what I'm saying? Rachel says, welcome. Man with the Kick says, lesson of the day. Making money is an action. Keeping money is behavioral, but growing money is wisdom. Facts. Man, Manny, man. I could tell you work in a barbershop because that's the only you get this type of like lessons of the day in the barbershop from that barbershop talk. You know what I'm saying? Deacon says, Manny, the word exactly facts. Manny from Rachel. I'm gonna share my screen real quick and I'm gonna see if I can play this. Which we've probably already seen this cnbc like news report, the interview. Basically, this is the interview, right? Okay, I want you guys to check this out. We're gonna dissect that, and then I'm gonna bring it back to the main screen. Hopefully, YouTube don't flag me or anything, and hopefully this is all right. And if it does, then I know all I gotta do is stop playing the video, and we should be good to go. But let me share my screen real quick. Boom, boom. Y'all wish me luck. I feel like this is fair use, but don't quote me. Let's see. Let's get it started. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it popping.
Said he is terminating his deal with the retailer for failing to meet obligations in the agreement, including product distribution and opening Yeezy Gap stores. Joining us now to discuss, we've got a surprise guest for you, is Ye himself.
Yo, first off, I'm sorry, I gotta say this, like, Ye's glasses, like, is this stylish right now? I just want to know. I'm not talking about them, but it's like, this is the billionaire look. And I know, I know people said, man, don't be worrying about what another grown man looks, but I know, like, this is the fashion mogul, like, you know what I'm saying? The fashion, what we call it, genius. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to say this. This already kind of stands out to me already of, like, signs. Deacon says, copyright disclaimer under Action 107 of the Copyright Act allows is made for fair use for a purpose as of criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. We need to tell that to Complex. So I seen Complex actually do this to another YouTuber and he fought it out and actually won it, but it was really annoying. Kwame says, why he looking like he homeless and bum? What the fuck? I'm just saying, like, thank you, Kwame. That's what I'm saying. He sticks out here. Deacon RS says, those are his own shades he have coming out. I know that's pretty much his own design, homie, but it's like at the same time, where is Ye's mind at right now? You know what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and continue to play this joint.
It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So talk to us about what happened here. Why are you terminating this deal with Gap?
Well, it was always a dream of mine to be at the Gap and to
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm gonna dissect this. I'm gonna pause it. Maybe that'll help with the like little copyright, whatever, if that's gonna happen. It's kind of weird how he starts this off to me, but we're gonna pay attention. I'm gonna keep going though. I'm gonna keep going.
bring the best product possible to the masses, and I always talk to them about doing products for $20, like the best product in the world, designed at the same level of the top fashion houses in the world at $20 for the people. And so we went through 3 years, and honestly, there's always like struggles and back and forth when you're trying to build something new. And
is it weird to me that, like, and I know I can't talk because I have an accent. I just want to say one thing. Like, y'all notice how he says, like, to and do something new? Like, I don't know why, but it's like, it's sticking out to me. I'm not picking out with Ye, but it's like, I thought that was a Baltimore thing. Maybe it's a Chicago thing, but I thought that was like a Baltimore, like, accent type of thing.
And integrate teams. So we designed an entire collection, and actually, I wasn't able to set the actual price that I wanted for this collection, and then they actually took one of the shirts and sold it for $19. So didn't price my stuff. Priced my stuff at like $200 and above their whole price point normally, and then did the exact shirt for $20. Also,
so he's mad that he wanted to control the price, but apparently, from what I got from that, so basically, he's mad that like they would take like his stuff. He'd be like, all right, set it for 20, and they're like, all right, yeah, 200, Bob, and keep it moving. And then he get mad if they'll go do like a knockoff version and sell it for way less. I mean, is that like a fair justification to be mad though? Like, I mean, I don't. What's the issue with that? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. I guess because that's the thing. He says the stuff that's happening, but he doesn't go into like full detail as to like, okay, this is why it's bothering me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of weird to me. Deacon says, you're good on the video. That's why I put the fair use in the chat. Okay. Hopefully that helps us get through. Let's see. Laughing at me says, leave Kanye alone. That's the fashion house accent. Yeah, I noticed. Mr. 314 in the building says, I mean, in his mind, he can't do no wrong. This is true. But I just find it weird that, like, why are you mad that they're taking knockoffs and making it a cheaper version? But I'll continue on with the video.
They did pop-ups, and I signed on with them because they had, in the contract, they said they were going to do stores. And they just ignored us about building stores constantly. And it was very frustrating. It was very disheartening because I just put everything I had. I put, all of my top relationships. I went and got Demna, the head designer of Balenciaga, which is one of the hottest brands in the world, to come. He does couture. And with that relationship, he ended up, working on a Gap collection for me. There were a lot of things, colorways that I didn't approve. There's a lot of places that the product went to, certain sites where it was like they were just dog and pony and the idea around town. And sometimes I would talk to the guys, the heads up, the leaders, and it would just be like I was on mute or something. And they totally are our agenda.
Well, I could see how they could treat him like he's on mute because let's face it, man. Sometimes I ain't picking on Ye, right? But let's keep it 100. Sometimes Ye be like in left field sometimes where like he's only out there by himself with it. And it's like, yo, we're like, hey, yeah, we was with you, but now it's like, I'm not with all this. So I can imagine like when he leaves out, they're like, all right, this is what we're really doing because he's gone. Like they're just literally, they're yes manning him while he's in the room and call it a day. And then obviously he see it come out and he's like, yo, I didn't approve of this. So, and yeah, I just find it kind of, yeah, I mean, still, he's mad they also didn't put up, like, more brick-and-mortar stores. Like, you want your stuff everywhere, I get it. But, I mean, like, at the same time, like, they're only human, and it's only been, since 2020. So, I mean, like, how much time you were expecting it to happen in tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a minute to get these stores. And then he got to also realize what kind of times we've been living in 2020, what popped off. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Manny says, how Sway he gonna sell them Hitman shades though? Them some Silver Surfer shades, man. And then it's like, I find it weird with the shades is that y'all see how it's not like actually like, it looks like it's it looks plastic slide just with a string with holes in it wrapped around his head. You know what I'm saying? It don't even look like it actually has like an actual like frame. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even look like a real frame. And it's like, can you really see with that? Kanye been on some just different stuff, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Yeah, he's really, really just, different now. Mr. 314 says that's the bottom line because Kanye says so. Stone Cold voice, man. Mr. I'm among your 12 from Deacon. Mr. 314 says he like a wild pit bull that walks into the room. Run Reviews is laughing. Mr. 314 says he's need help. I want those glasses, can't lie. You do? To each his own, homie.
It wasn't aligned, and I know, my family, we're Garmentos. My family, we made the first Louis Vuitton bootleg jogging suits, and they used to confiscate the bags at LAX. That's actually literally my family that would cut up those bags and make jogging suits. We literally would make cross colors. Yeah, this is because people always think of things like the celebrity. This kind of, I wouldn't have been so influential in clothing language. I like that, but I like the word language better than aesthetic.
Pause. One quick thing. He just made me realize, like, where they said, like, they're treating him like he's a celebrity when he walks in the room versus, like, actually if he knows anything. I've been hearing this, too, from Shaq. It seems like Shaq says this is actually a common thing. Shaquille O'Neal, NBA player. I'm pretty sure we all know who Shaq is, right? He actually just went to get his master's. I think he's completed and got his master's because he said that whenever he went to go do business deals, and this is relaying back to what Kanye is saying. That's why I'm bringing this up. But he said that he used to walk into the room and they're like, oh, how you doing, and turn their back on him and just start talking to the lawyers and stuff. They would just talk direct. They wouldn't even really look at him anymore or try to even try to explain it to him. So he took it as an insult. He was insulted, but instead of just lashing out, if somebody did that to Ye, well, we see where we are now, right? He actually went and used that for motivation and went and got and pursue his business degree, right? Master's degree. And what kills me is, at first they said that they didn't want how he wanted to do it because who he is, he didn't want to do online and he wanted an actual in classroom experience. But let's face it, and this is not me, this is just in general. Shaq probably wouldn't be the best guy to go to the physical schools with people who know who he is because he would be such a distraction. So they said that we'll do what he's asking you to do. We'll do that, but you got to get a minimum of 15 people. So he got 15 of his closest friends who didn't have their master's degree and put them all in the classroom, and we're all pretty much good to go. So that was a sign of that's a big up how you kind of handle things. That's the difference between a person like Shaq who's been in the business. Think about it. I hate to compare the two, but if you got to think business-wise, Shaq's been doing this thing business-wise for somebody who came in there and he said, he blew his first NBA check the first week, all of it. You know what I'm saying? He got a business advisor. It's he got the team together and he just been holding it down, man. And you got to give it up to Shaq because now it's he got all the Shaq. Think about it. What commercials and or what you don't see he doing? That man is working. That man been working when he retired. He didn't just kick back. He went. You saw him everywhere. You still can. You know what I'm saying? He's still working, low key. And he seems cool to work with. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. I'm just saying that's how where you take a different approach. You can take something that's negative and turn it into something positive. You know what I'm saying? That's low key somebody I'm surprised that's not a billionaire. He probably is low key, just to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Deacon O'Reilly says Shaq who chill out, man. J Rod says Ye ain't messing around. Adidas is next for sure. Probably, man. I mean, but at the same time, this is where I needed Dunks in on this one, but I feel like Ye could easily be, what's the term? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I'm saying? You made these people a lot of money. They made him a lot of money, but now you about to do it all on your own. You about to have all those expenses on your own. I mean, sure, he can get a loan, but a lot of people also know how he is, so I imagine, because he said that he's tried to get a loan from Chase, and it's been very difficult. And that's where it brings up the point of what Rachel was talking about. You could easily get blackballed, real quickly. You know what I'm saying? Easily. You know what I'm saying? If you don't play ball game the way they want you to play the ball game. You know what I'm saying? Key to the City says, what's up, everyone? What up, Key to the City? Soldier Dad says, Shaw is a rapper and made movies too. True. Soldier Dad says, Shaq. Okay, Shaq is a rapper, and he don't drop some little song. I ain't like him, but yeah, he rapped. He did the Kazam movie. He's done it all, man. Shaq, he was the first one to really, if you think about it, as far as this whole sneaker thing, when he said that he saw somebody and they went in on him about his shoes being so overpriced, that they can't get it for the child. He felt bad and instantly called up the people he was with, and he got them to reduce the price. And then I think so much so he started putting this stuff in Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So Shaq just been moving right low key. You know what I'm saying? You got to give him his credit where credit is due. Manny with the Kick says, Shaq a business man, let me handle my business. Damn, Jay-Z voice on him. You know what I'm saying? Deacon says, I remember meeting Shaq back in 1994 at this radio shop. He was getting speakers and a pop out screen radio and his white Mercedes SL. Sheesh. Like I said, Shaq been getting it for a minute though. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit back on the video to close it out real quick. I think I want to play this other video too because they break it down very, very well, which will be very, very beneficial and helpful. So,
because the language is a base, aesthetic is just a style. It's a language that me and Virgil and Dimna and Jerry Lorenzo and Matt Williams brought in streetwear, in this Mark Echols complex idea of what it is today, what high schools look like today. And everyone knows that, I'm the leader, I'm the king, right? So a king can't live in someone else's castle. A king has to make his own castle.
For hoping things will pick up by Q3. Yep.
Okay, so that's Ye. He says a king has to live in his own you know, I get that, but at the same time, you got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I just want to make sure this ad don't get caught up in here or whatever. But I just feel like I get what he's saying, but reality is like you gotta it's just about how you go about things. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my whole thing with it. Like he's not wrong for what he's saying, but I just feel like he has the wrong like approach about to handle things. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I just feel like this could be a Ye thing more than just anything else. But I'm hoping he doesn't bite the hand to feed you so much where he does get blackballed. Like Rachel said, like he's really pushing the limit. I'm gonna play this other video in just like 2 seconds. Just kind of wanted to come back on the main screen, hit it back up in the chat, see what's up. Deacon Ariad says, yeah, Reebok is putting out his retro 170 next week. Okay, sheesh. Okay, the some Shaq joints. Mr. 314 says, later, cousin Skippy have a dinner date. Okay, that's what's up, man. Have fun, man. That's what's up, man. Y'all be chilling, you know what I'm saying? J. Rod says, Ye rocking those Back to the Future shades. I agree. That's exactly what I think of when I see them. It's like Back to the Future, like ASAP. I'm like, wow, this dude, Ye, I gotta give it to him. He's not afraid to take fashion risks. It's just very, very unique. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. And he just used to be so different and like, I guess he still is stylish, but I guess I'm used to the old Kanye. And I know he probably hates hearing that, but that's just how, like, I guess I'm thinking of the Kanye that I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Kanye sounds like a trend. Miss I'm on here too. She's going to be late. Manny, chill. Kwame says, Shaq done everything, had a real, he a real businessman. That's a fact, man. You can't name... think about it. He's done the candy. Remember, he was in the Crunch Bar commercials. He's been we got the General commercials, Gold Bun. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shaq must be like, all right, cool. You know, he probably gets his money's worth, but at the same time, he got so many side deals where it's like he getting the bag where it's crazy. Think about it, because he's done the General. He sold insurance, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what has he? Oh, let's not forget Papa John's. He kind of bought a stake into that. Remember, he invested in Papa John's because, you know, Papa John's was getting that negative flashback for, you know, apparently, you know, looking at certain races a certain way. So Shaq coming in really can debunk that. You know, I ain't had no Papa John's in a minute, man. I'm gonna have to make that move after the live, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, yeah, I just think about it. He's done, I was gonna say he ain't done nothing food-wise, but I'm lying. He's done the Papa John's joint, you know what I'm saying? So, is it anything that he hasn't done? Is the question we should be asking, I guess, at this point. Let's see. Deacon says, Manny, he's wearing his I'm my year twos, dead-ass Deacon from Manny. Shaq owns J.C. Penney's. Oh, wow, did not know that. He bought J.C. Penney's. Fun fact, I used to work at J.C. Penney. I worked there for like a good 4 years. Yeah, fun fact. Key to the City says, ever since Reebok was bought out, they've been releasing retro sneakers. Oh, okay. Yeah, true. And that's kind of a good thing. They should have been doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. New owner in making moves. And they doing their thing. Got to get it to them. Many with the kick says, facts. Deacon says, Reebok retros aren't selling out either. Iversons are still sitting like crazy. Yeah. This is true. I mean, don't nobody really know it like we know it. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't know. I love the Reebok classics. Most definitely. Most definitely. Let me see if I can get this other video off real quick and play that joint. Let me share my screen again real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. Yeah. I know y'all be hearing the little mouse click around or whatever, but hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. What we got? J. Ross says, what's your favorite Ye album? Mine is probably College Dropout. That's the first one. That's his first album. If I had to say my favorite, I'm going to say Late Registration. That's the second album. The other albums is not that he didn't have good songs, but like, to me, right, College Dropout and Late Registration and Graduation, I feel like those are his best albums. Because I can honestly say, I can't say the same about Graduation, but I will say for Late Registration and for College Dropout, those are albums I can start from beginning to end, press play. I don't need to skip. I can just play it the whole ride. All songs, especially College Dropout. Late Registration Follow Up was great. Taking me down memory lane like a mug right now, man. Like I'm like so zoned out in like memory lane right now. Like wow, you know that me and Dunks. If Dunks was here, he would tell you like that's albums we played before we went to go skate. Like everything, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. What y'all think? Answer that question. Yeah, what's the best? What's the what's your favorite album? Deacon Rise says, I love Graduation. Deacon says, that was Nike Yeezy season. Jay Brooks says, Graduation was my shiznick. Reebok need to get some collaborations, then it'll be a game changer, man, with the kicks. Yeah, who could they collaborate with, though? You know what I'm saying? Think about who could Reebok actually collaborate with that's really going to make an impact. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, we see what Puma's trying to do with, like, with the balls, you know, ball family, you know, who is it? They got one of the little ball kids, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they I think it's LaMelo. They got LaMelo Ball. Pause on all the balls I just said, pause. But yeah, they got LaMelo. They're doing their thing silently, but they're not making an impact like Nike. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're making an impact like Nike. That's just my opinion. But who could collaborate with Reebok? I mean, if you think about back in the day, Reebok collaborated with a lot of people back in the day. G-Unit was through Reebok. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people forget that. G-Unit was through Reebok. Jay-Z, he had the S-Dots through Reebok. You know what I'm saying? Skateboarder Stevie Williams, legend, deal through Reebok. We know Iverson, of course, Reebok. You know what I'm saying? We can think of a handful of people who Reebok has really put on, you know what I'm saying, who had some just different classic shoes, you know what I'm saying? So Reebok got the talent to do it because that used to be their move. That used to be their move. So, I mean, I wonder what artist is really big enough. Honestly, it would have been nice to see if Drake, the style that Drake is going for, he could have took that to Reebok. You know? He's already doing it with the Drake Swiss. Could have just went better on some Reebok classics. But, I mean, still, I don't think they still would have been impactful. They're going to need a lot of, Ye would be the right person for Reebok, to be honest. He could bring it in. And then somebody also brought up a valid point when we do the comparison between like Travis and Drake and, you know, the difference is, and, you know, and with Ye, when he comes in through the door, he makes a new silhouette. And yes, the silhouette is definitely inspired by this shoe or that shoe. And he just takes a combination of shoes and pretty much sticks it together. And it looks good because it's a great idea. But, and I'm not, because I don't want you to think I'm hating, but reality is, like, that's why Ye stuff should be more valuable, and I see what Ye is. See, I think I just got onto something, right? At least what I think will happen with Nike. They give Ye, like, that deal, like, kind of like, Ye wants a bigger and better deal because, think about it, a Travis sneaker is still Jordan, but they flipped the Nike check and or put something on it to make it a Travis. Kanye shoe is like a whole new, like, hey, no, this is a Yeezy. This is not like a Jordan 1 Kanye. This is not like a Jordan 1 Kanye Mocha, right? Well, just an example. It's not the same. His is his own thing, his own lane. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where Ye is probably getting upset because he feels like that's his idea. And even though we're over here and I'm on your company, I own this. And it's like, no. I get what Ye is probably thinking now. He's like, I own this, but reality is they're like, no, we own the model because we got the Nike check on it, homie. We're the parent company, you know. And I think that's where they probably started to bump heads at. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense. That's the only thing I could do to make sense of it. But he had to know that's how it's gonna be. That's why he probably just figure out he can make. That's why he want to make his own brands. He don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? He wants full. He wants to we're like, yo, stop this now. I don't need to talk to so-and-so. It's just me. But that's going to cost bread, though. He got it, but obviously not all the way because he don't want to use his own assets. He rather get a loan, and he knows if he gets the loan and get everything the way, his stuff's going to sell out where he can pay back the loan and not even stress about it or worry about it. So that's where I feel like Ye's head is at, you know? And it makes sense, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, again, he's not going about it the right way, you know? He's not going. I don't think he's going about it the right way, or maybe he is. Maybe he's gonna prove us wrong. Where it's like I'm gonna open up all my stuff and get it done, and then we're gonna see. Because I mean, his stuff's gonna get attention no matter where he goes. That's the thing. He's not wrong about. He comes in and pretty much steals the show, but at the same time, homie, you still gotta think about how you go about delivering the information. That's my thing. Kwame says, I wouldn't expect Reebok to come in and challenge Nike and sell out all the time, but they're coming back slowly. Yeah, they're moving silently, just like Puma's moving silently. Deacon says Reebok and Nerf. Let's see. Jay Brooks says Shaq also is majority owner of Papa John's now. Yeah, I heard about that. Deacon Ariai says Shaq is a billionaire easily. Yeah, they don't advertise it, but low key Shaq is a billionaire. I think Shaq just moving in silence. Well, honestly, I can't say he really moving in silence because he really handling his business. But it's like, yeah, Shaq really doing this thing big time behind the scenes, homie, big time. I guarantee you, he gonna be one. He's already a mogul, but he's even gonna be before he gonna change the game. He gonna make a very big impact if he hasn't done it already. Some stuff, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff we just don't even know about. Key to the City says, what did everyone have on feet today? I had the Citrus 7s. I answered that earlier, homie. Don't come at me, guys. I had on my low Travis Scott fragments. Just, casually in the Wally world. But yeah, that's what I had on feet. Kwame says, I rode my motorcycle wore my Timbs. I can't remember if it's Jesus and Mero or Jesus and Mero shoe anymore. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, they used to be a thing. Yeah, they used to be they had a little podcast too. I ain't gonna say little, actually pretty big. Pause. I don't know what's going on with me tonight. J Rod says, who's an artist that Nike should do a collab with? Honestly, I don't think they're not gonna move. I don't think they're gonna add anybody else to the roster until Travis is done. And they just actually extended Travis's contract with Nike, so yeah, I don't think nobody else. You know who could be a good thing for I feel like they're not on the level of a Travis, but they got a crazy fan base. Like a Lil Uzi Vert could probably do something with like a Reebok. You know what I'm saying? He's got a crazy wave too. You know what I'm saying? Like he reminds me of a Travis Scott. He's different, but he kind of reminds me of Travis Scott. What y'all think about that? Could Uzi easily get into the shoe game? Easily? You know what I'm saying? Would he be having the same impact? Because I don't think nobody anticipated Travis doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I know we can't anticipate that, but it's like, will we be surprised? And is that acceptable? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, yeah, he could definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Lil Uzi Vert. I mean, he got some fire songs and some great collabs. He's worked with some great artists. I'm surprised Future doesn't have. I thought he was a swag guy. But see, the thing is, I don't think Future wears Jordan and all that stuff, and maybe Lil Uzi Vert doesn't wear it enough either to do it. We got to think of somebody who actually wears the product, I guess, now that we think about it, right? We need to think of somebody who actually wears Jordan and J's and all that. Lil Uzi Vert them may do it, but it seems like they've been more about that crazy designer drip lately, so I don't know. But Lil Uzi's style has been very, very different as well. So maybe he may not be the person too. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Where did I leave at? Kwame says Nike definitely owns the design, but why haven't they retro Yeezys again? Honestly, I think Nike was so upset with Ye, they just wanted nothing else to do with him. I mean, they released those Red Octobers after he had already left. But I feel like they just don't even want to be affiliated with it. You know what I'm saying? It's probably more of an ego thing with Nike where they're still trying to show him yo, we still getting it without you. You know what I'm saying? They're probably even more showing you. And then now, Nike, think about Nike's perspective of this right now. Nike's probably looking back and saying we're not surprised. And we told a lot of y'all behind the scenes, I told you so. This guy's whatever, he's difficult. And I'm pretty sure they used some other words, but I'm pretty sure they were yeah, we told you this guy was difficult. You know what I'm saying? That may be where they're at with it. So I'm just okay, that's one way to look at it. They may not just want to have anything because they know, if they drop it, he's gonna be wanting credit crazy. See how Nike still need me, blah. Nike don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I personally would love them to retro on them again because I would love to have a pair. Because yeah, Dunks even showed me a deal where people were letting 2 pairs go. The Red Octobers and I want to say the black and pink joints, the Red October 2s. The Red October Yeezy 2s and then the black and pink joint, the solar joints, solar Yeezy 2s, they were letting them go for a decent price, even though I still couldn't mess with it because it's still crazy price for some shoes. But I'm like, wow. And it wasn't my size, thank God, because then I didn't have to give no thought at all. But yeah, they had a good pair and they were real. You could tell it was real. You know, I hate to say it, sometimes you could just tell. Deacon says, I forgot Swiss Beats had a deal with Reebok. I got 2 pairs. Only 84 pairs exist worldwide. Also came with a hand-signed autograph. Sheesh. Okay, I forgot that too. Reebok's low-key worked with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. Minimum Kick says, Fear of God and Reebok are Joe Fresh goods. Yeah. I'll say Fear of God if anything. You know what I'm saying? Deacon says, casually 100. Hey, man, let me live. Jay Brooks says, I wore my Jordan 4s, what the today, low-key, but very detailed. Yep, I got those joints. I love when I put those joints on. I wear them joints actually in the fall. Like, I'm going to start wearing them joints now. Like, it could be easily a good summer shoe, but I got, like, that little Chief Keef fit that make them pop, too. They go hard with them. The yellow joints, but I also got, like, an aqua joint. Y'all seen it. I did the try-on haul for that joint. I rock those with the Whattas. Let's see. Deacon Ariad says the leather on the Fire Red 3s is the exact same leather that the 4s used on that shoe. Sheesh, nice. Hella pause. Hey, man, I said pause. Man. Offset and Reebok. I don't think Offset. Do you think Offset's ready for a shoe? Like, you know, I know him and the Migos are. I don't think it's the Migos that's having the issue. I think with Offset, it's the label. I know that's not what you're asking, but I just think, like, even though I know Offset is pretty much doing his own thing now, I don't know. And I know Offset is known to be a big sneakerhead as well. So, could he be, I don't think he's on a, like, not to diss, but I just don't think he's on a level of, like, we're ready for a shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like, don't get me wrong, that don't mean I don't like Offset's music, because I like Offset's music. But I don't think he's ready for, like, a collab. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's ready for a collab. You know? Not of, like, no, not of that. You know what I'm saying? Manu Kick says, Future had a collab with Reebok, but it didn't pop. Oh, I didn't even know that. Did not even know that. And plus, Future just all in designer now, which is nothing wrong with that. Jay Brooks says, Deacon Ariella says, I had no clue on the leather. Good looking out. J Ross says, Weezy should get something. Lil Wayne had, and I don't think Lil Wayne could do it either. Because he wears a lot of designer drip as well. A lot of, like, even though his stuff is like his style, but it's like designer styled. You know what I mean? And I also noticed with Wayne, he had a deal with Supra. Like, that's a skateboarding sneaker shoe company. I don't know if they still do it, but that's his shoe I remember he had, like, with Supra. But I just wasn't, I don't think he would work. Even though he's a big artist, right? Because the thing is, we still can look at the Drakes. The Drakes are sitting. The Drake K-Swiss are sitting. You know what I'm saying? They may have sold out now, but earlier, I could have checked out. I mean, literally, I could have checked out. They wasn't sold out. So, I don't know, man. You got to have, I think it just takes more than, when it comes to music, it takes more than to just sell the shoe. Like, Travis, music fire, but also Travis comes with a different type of swag than everybody else. I ain't trying to hate or give Travis his credit, but he comes with a different swag. Ye comes with a different swag as well. Ye's always been in a different swag, even though we can say I'm not feeling the fits that he's rocking today, but we know he has that swag though. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just different. Jay Brooks says, Deacon says, I had no clue. Read that one says, got the hands up from Jay from Deacon. Deacon says, I was gonna say the baby, but he in too much trouble. He's too much of a liability. He stays into something. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, he always gonna say he just was defending himself, this and the third. True. Some people, and I'm not saying what he's doing is wrong, but what I am saying is he's always got, when there's attention on him, it's never seems to be a positive thing, is why these brands probably don't look at somebody like a DaBaby. you know, or the baby Jesus, right? But yeah, I don't think, and I also think he also is guilty of just trying too hard. He's one of those like I like some of his music, but I think he also, as far as like one of those when he's out in public, he tries too hard to be cool. I'm trying to think. I don't know who else we could really think of, and I don't feel like other people try to step up in the lane of that space either, because it seems like it's just a different type of. It's a different lane. It's definitely a different lane. Let's see. Rachel says facts. The Drake sat for hours. Exactly. I'm saying, and I don't know why. Drake music, not the last thing he did, but his last album, you know, for the most part, Drake's batting 1,000. But I know eventually that rain gonna slow. It's slowing down. It's still like Drake is not the same Drake, you know. But he's had a long run though. You know what I'm saying? Drake has had a long run, so I can't really knock Drake. But his shoes just never sold. And then we got a few. Like I know everybody wants to say the Kentucky ain't the Kentucky. Like they alright, they straight, but they still like, you know what I'm saying. That's like a friends and family rare, hard to find shoe. You know what I'm saying, we can't really give it full credit. I mean we can, but it's like when Dunks, when I asked him what his favorite grill was, he hit me with all these friends and family. I'm like, no, I'm talking about. Tell me a shoe where you know like. You know, you ain't gonna have to break an arm and a leg to get, you know, 500-600 something around there. You know, worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with having those as your grills. But I'm just saying, like, reality is, back to the main topic at hand. I was like, yo, I don't know nobody else could do another collab and have it be this successful. You know what I'm saying? Travis kind of sparked me out of nowhere, because at one point, you know, all we knew was Yeezys. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. Noctas are trash from Deacon to Reality. Let's see. Man with the Kick says Yeet and Reebok. I keep hearing this Yeet. I ain't heard one song from him. I ain't even checked on him. But Key to the City says NBA YoungBoy. He has a crazy following. Plus he gets away with everything. Yeah, but he stays into too much trouble. And I think the difference is the swag between these guys. NBA YoungBoy be swag, but it's like at the same time, he's like the typical, like, tell me what to wear, versus like Travis, you can tell it look like he picked out his own stuff. Ye definitely picked out his own stuff, but you know, everybody else just seems so far in between with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. But NBA YoungBoy, I still think, even though he gets out of trouble, it's just always something. It's like if we was to say we would love to see a Kodak collab. Kodak gets out of the situations over time. Not as smooth as NBA YoungBoy, but Kodak is also that person who, you know, trouble seems to be attached to him. And I don't want anything ever to bad to happen to these people, but I'm just saying, like, from a business perspective, I can see how they cannot be even considered. You know what I'm saying? J-Rod says, since you use the skate, you remember those Osiris shoes with the flat tongue? Yes, Sirski. Thinks how I even know how to say. I actually had a pair. Actually, I want to say that was some Vans was probably my first skate shoe, but that was my first like different like official skate shoe. But yeah, I had those guys, man. I loved them. I even watched a little feedback on somebody stole the design from somebody else, how they even came about. Very good video. Definitely should check that out if y'all want to go down the rabbit hole of Osiris, because they've made a big impact on the culture. And I remember when I had them, everybody was making fun of me how big my shoes were. Like, they were very wide. Dunks, remember, because I got those with the red laces. So, like, yeah, I had, even then, me and Dunks was in red. Like, they were black and red. I'll never forget it. And I rock red laces in them. And I did a straight, like, you know how you do the typical crisscross? I laced them, like, straight across. You know, very unique way to lace them. So, yeah. So, yeah, I remember them, to answer your question. Robert Williams says, how do you feel about the J Balvins? They're not for me. Not a bad shoe, but J Balvin 2, it's a 2 in general. I think if they could have turned that into like a dunk or something, that would have been dope. But yeah, I think his shoes in general are very loud and standoffish to me. You got to really like them. And then plus, I don't like that price on them. It didn't help. Like, I would have been on the fence, but then that price doesn't help. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't help at all. So, it is what it is. Manny with the Kick says, I forgot about Reebok and got the AA Emmanuel. Yeah, I remember him. I like his music. He go hard too. I didn't know they did that. Me Too Manny says, let's see, Robert Williams read that one. Key to the City says true. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard to say who could actually like do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Let me play this other little video. They break it down a little bit too, where we can let me share my screen, where it's kind of a interesting thing as well. Let me unmute this joint. Boom. And boom.
There's trouble in fashion paradise.
Our agenda, it wasn't aligned.
Kanye West is terminating his multi-year deal with Gap and speaking out on CNBC's Closing Bell.
I'm the king, right? So a king can't live in someone else's castle. A king has to make his own castle.
The superstar announcing today he's parting ways with the brand after accusing the Gap of failing to follow through on aspects of their contract.
I signed on with them because they had, in the contract, they said they were going to do stores, and they just ignored us about building stores constantly. And sometimes I would talk to the guys, the heads up, the leaders, and it would just be like I was on mute or something.
West, who now goes by Ye, also expressing frustration over the price of Yeezy's Gap apparel.
I always talk to them about doing products for $20, like the best product in the world, designed at the same level of the top fashion houses in the world at $20 for the.
Yeah, they're kind of dissecting this and chopping this up a little bit, but I think they do go a little bit slightly more in depth. Like they cover the interview, but like they're pointing out all the key points of kind of like how I did. Like where is this mindset really coming from? You know what I'm saying? A king can't live in someone else's castle. Kanye ends with the deal with Gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it.
People. And actually, I wasn't able to set the actual price that I wanted for this collection. And then they actually took one of the shirts and sold it for $19. So didn't price myself at like $200.
Gap stock was already struggling post-pandemic, and today it closed out down more than 3%.
The partnership with Kanye West that was expected to help Gap expand their relevance, target new and younger consumers coming into the brand. The issues with both parties coming together, I think, has led to what's happening today.
2 years ago, news of the partnership between one of Hollywood's biggest names and one of the 90s most iconic brands sent Gap stock soaring.
We've seen the influence that we've had on.
They ain't had to show that like runway dance joint though. Let me hit the chat real quick. Rachel says, I wanted to get the Jordan 1 her room, but I don't like that it's denim and not all leather. I don't know. Still make cop. Yeah, I think I seen those floating around. But yeah, I feel you on that one, Rachel. Deacon Arias says, been looking at the early looks of the lost and found ones, and they are low-key trash. Packaging is A1 though. Okay. I'm still looking at them though, because it's a Chicago one, and they're growing on me. But yeah, you know, as the pairs come out here, we'll start making our decision when the time gets close for sure. Man with the Kick says, Pop Smoke would have did his thing in Reebok, and RIP to the Woo. Yeah, RIP to Pop Smoke. Yeah, he seems like a fashion person too. It's really, honestly, it all depends on how well that person gets in and be creative control. See, like, Travis brought something different to the table that was something that's already success, but he brought a good swag to it. And see, that's another thing too, and we gotta put it in like this. Again, is there a rapper or an influencer out there that can come in and make their own silhouette to actually compete with Ye? Or can they even come in and do their thing and get a shoe that we thought was, or a shoe that's low-key fire but nobody really checks about, put their spin on it, aka like Travis Scott? Can somebody like that, like a Lil Uzi or something like that, come in, flip it, and sell it? You know what I'm saying? Because it could easily be like, I don't know. And, you know, these are just things we can ponder. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. It's definitely easier said than done. Manu Kick says, Nipsey would have definitely did his thing with Puma too. Yeah, he had the Puma deal. I think he was, Nip had a different fan base. I wish I could have got some of his like clothing, like especially when they dropped like the suits. I would have loved to got some Puma suits. That'd have been nice. R.P. Nipsey, his kicks are flames. Yeah, they chill vibes too. Key to the City says, lost and found. I'm still copping them to have them. True. I mean, it's the best thing you're going to get for the close to the Chicago ones for now. Worst case scenario, when the Chicago ones do reset, We grab those guys and then you take care of business and flip those. You know what I'm saying? You can just look at it like that's what I would do. That's if you really, really wanted to. Let's see. Deacon says, I'm on the flip side of the lost and founds now. Okay. Let me hit back to the video real quick.
2 Fortune 500 companies.
By June of 2021, Wells Fargo predicted Gap's Yeezy line could bring in nearly $1 billion within a year and boost Gap shares by $1.50 per share by 2026. High hopes of a revitalized Gap after Kanye's partnership with Adidas was an instant knockout success.
Gentlemen, you gotta clear the front of this place. You have to clear the front of the place.
His limited release shoes selling out almost instantly and being resold online for thousands of dollars. Kanye even rapping about his kicks in a 2016 song. He'd left Nike and signed with Adidas in 2013. But in recent weeks, Ye has taken to social media to criticize his fashion brand's corporate partners. In since-deleted Instagram post, he accused Adidas and The Gap of copying his designs in other non-Yeezy fashion lines. In a Bloomberg interview earlier this week, Kanye said it's time for him to leave Adidas too.
Yeezy is 68% of their online sales. And they've even gone and specifically hired people from my team to do collaborations with to attempt to make fake versions or to try to dilute my message.
Adidas has not commented on Kanye's claims.
He doesn't want any barrier of entry with his fans, so he has decided to venture off into his own. He's going to open some brick and mortar Yeezys on his own without these corporations kind of getting in the way.
The Gap did not reply to NBC News' request for comment, but for Ye, he says he had to walk away.
You're not going to be too optimistic.
No, I'm saying they have one individual on the planet that could save the Gap. And that individual, I'm asking you, who do you think it is? Sometimes the answer is sitting right in front of you.
This man said he can do it. I mean, he can, though. He's not lying, but he wants... Gay is just... What he's asking for is probably too much, and what they're willing to give is what it sounds like as well. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to put it like that, but he could just be one of those as well. Let's see. Deacon Rice says Wave Runners. Yeah, most definitely. Those Wave Runners are fire, man. Gay, like I said, Gay, whatever, you can't knock it. Whatever he does, whatever he drops, it grabs attention. You can't hate on that. Nobody can. You know what I'm saying?
So humble there. All right, Ellison Barber joins us now. So, Ellison, do we know if Gap is commenting publicly yet?
So they haven't commented on this publicly. After speaking with some experts, what we expect to happen is that this will be litigated for a while, right? But one thing to keep in mind as we're talking about this is that Kanye West and his legal team have been very public, showing us some of their own legal documents. But what we haven't seen yet are the legal documents that were from the very beginning when Kanye and the Gap went into this deal initially. So in terms of the specific allegations from Kanye West, right now, we really have a lot from his side, but very little from Gap, at least at this point in time.
So Gap and other companies may find dealing with Kanye West is difficult, but you can't deny what he brings to the table, the amount of money he brings, and kids, adults, clearly love his gear. So do we know why Gap couldn't come to an agreement with Kanye West over the stores, over the pricing? Do we know why there was just sort of no middle ground?
We don't, but from Kanye's standpoint, he seems to be taking this very aggressive position, saying, I know what my name and my brand can and has done for you, and if you're not going to play ball exactly on my terms, then I'm done. And speaking with his lawyer earlier today, his lawyer was adamant in saying that Kanye will take Yeezy, he will make his own retail stores, open them up brick and mortar, and he's going to do well.
So I was going to ask you about that. So that's what he eventually wants, and that's what we'll see possibly down the future. We're going to see Yeezy stores.
Yes, according to the conversation I had with his attorney this morning, he says that is the plan for Kanye moving forward.
This might be too technical, but do we know, because the Yeezy sneaker is so popular with Adidas, but that deal is still together. That relationship is not completely fractured, though we saw in your story. They've hit a rocky road.
Yes, so as far as we know, we've reached out to Adidas and we're trying to get more information from them, particularly in light of these kind of late-breaking comments from Kanye West in the CNBC interview. As far as we know at this point, we've seen these allegations from Kanye West on social media, have not heard much, if anything, from Adidas. As far as we're aware, the contract there is still intact. We're trying to get some more information. We'll let you know as soon as we do.
Yeah. This is going to be very interesting for sure, man. Like, I personally think, right, Ye definitely needs to be on his own. I get it. He needs to have his his own like whatever. But reality is he needs to also decide like, you know, he's gonna have to realize the amount of work that's gonna take to get all of what he wants. Cause he wants to just be able to call the shots from beginning to end. Reality is you're not gonna do that with something that you don't fully own. He wants, when he says full creative control, to him, I feel like he wants full creative control over the entire company. And that's where probably that gray line just comes in. You know what I'm saying? Rachel, the answer is sitting right in front of you, gay. I mean, the man has just always been like that, Rachel. Like, but it is. He's keeping it 100 though. He's just being himself. Deacon her ass says those glasses are flame. Okay. Rachel says, Ye act like he the only person with money that can collab and save Gap. Yeah. Honestly, we can take it there too, Rachel. When he hit that Billy status, I guess he just feel different compared to everybody else, which as he should. But at the same time, you gotta do what you to him he's probably saying like that's what I'm doing. I was gonna say you gotta keep doing the same things that got you there, but in reality is he's always kind of been doing this for quite some time now. So can we really say we're surprised? Let's see. Yeah, that's just where I'll leave it at that. With that one, Deacon Arad says he actually could though, Rachel. Nobody has the resume like Kanye. I mean, true, but Kanye, let's just keep it 100. Kanye may be good at like fashion and selling stuff, but on the business side of things of getting the deal and structure everything right, he sucks. He sucks at it. And let me clarify what I mean when I say he sucks. To us, I'm pretty sure if we look at the paperwork like, homie, what's wrong with it? What's the issue? You know, and he's gonna be looking at something where like, I don't like this and I don't like this. Well, why didn't you say nothing in the beginning? You wait like 2-3 years after the company's done such a success. But this is another thing where we can tie into it. He could also be thinking like he knows everything is negotiable once you prove yourself. Like once you prove yourself, you can go back, edit some things, and update. And so maybe that's what he was thinking that could possibly do. But reality is you also gotta think you gotta get that time, man. They ain't just gonna hand it to you, homie. So yeah, that's my thought process with that. But maybe that's just where he was looking at things. Maybe, right? Maybe, man. Y'all smash that like button. Been on for 1 hour and 22 minutes. I doubt if Dunks is gonna make it on tonight. That's what I've been looking, checking my phone. I don't know if he's gonna make it in tonight. Let's see. He just got in, so yeah, I just saw the text message. So if he hops in, I'll bring Dunks in and let him know. So I was gonna say I didn't know. I'm gonna just say we waiting on you. Waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? We definitely could use, you know, the extra thing. But yeah, I got the link, so he should be coming in just a second. But what was I saying? Like, Gay, I don't know, like where his whole mindset is. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. He actually could. Rachel, Kanye has an impressive resume, but like I said again, just where I was at. Yeah, this is where I was at. Like he doesn't. The delivery's not there, and it's like like I said, he probably thinks everything is negotiable, which it should be. But you got to know how to negotiate. Maybe he sucks at negotiating. This is what Jay-Z does. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. And some of that is like you really can't be taught. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Deacon Ariel says, I can speak on the real issue, but I'm going to keep this show PG-13. Nah, go ahead. Hey, nah, go ahead and let it out. Let it out. Let it out. This is what we are for, man. Oh, we got that $1.99 donation from Manny with the Kicks. An original is worth way more than a copy. Sheesh. Salutes to Manny with the Kicks for the $1.99 dono, man. Let me hit that. Appreciate that, Manny, all the way, homie. Appreciate that all the way, homie. But this is true. Ye is on his own thing right now. Necessarily not a bad thing, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe Ye is kind of one of those, he don't know where his mindset is at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing, he always switches up. There we go. We got the little super chat coming in.
An original is worth way more than a copy.
There we go. We got the I got the voice reading it over a little bit too. Hopefully that went through just as well. I'm gonna have to watch that on the playback. 100 from Deacon. Appreciate the $1.99 donation from Manny though, man. As usual. Hopefully Dunks is getting situated. Let me check my text real quick because I just told him to come on and hop in. So maybe he's just coming in through the door. He hitting me now. He texting me. It's just reading a little thing, so I don't know. We'll see in a second. But Ye, he's not wrong, but he's not. Like I said, he's just not going about it the right way, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So much so I also saw on the let me see if I can share my screen on this, because they kind of break it down why they can't. I saw an article where they say they can't afford to let Ye go. You know, I personally think that as well, but I mean, obviously they can't. They've accepted the fact that they can't make the man happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to share my screen in just like a second. I'm trying to give Dunks like a minute to hopefully just get in the chair and hop on and get him on the screen. But, yeah, that is very, like, Ye just need to get it together. But apparently he's opened a trademark. Apparently, I just saw this come through for, like, Doves. He's put a trademark on Doves because, you know, he's got a sportwear that he's trying to build up too as well. So I think maybe Ye should just own everything, but at the same time, is Ye really ready to own everything? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? He says, just go ahead, stuff. Yo, I'll hold on from stealing. Okay, yeah. So I don't know if Dunks don't make it or not, but if he does, he does. If he don't, we keeping it rolling. Dunks doing the family thing. But let me hit my screen one more time on this. Says Gap can't afford to let Kanye West and Yeezy go. Let me share my screen on this one real quick because I thought this was like an interesting read as well. But yeah, that's what the title is of this. Let's see. It goes, yeah, read that one. Says, when the news broke that Kanye West, now officially known as Ye, quote unquote, intends to leave the 10-year contract with Gap prematurely, sounded much like a permanent child, wow, who packs up his toys to play somewhere else. Hey, they go. Oh, wow. They're not wrong. Ye is already to compete with those brands, in my opinion. Yeah, he is, but does he have the setup in the team though? This is my thing. Ye's gotta, if he does it all on his own and he starts from scratch, he's only gonna be able to feed a few thousand at a time, you know, maybe 10,000, 20,000. But the numbers we looking for and the number that I look like he's looking for, he does need the good financial backing behind it, Deacon, in reality. I'm not saying that he can't compete, but Ye definitely should be his own brand. But is he not? It ain't even probably the financial, because he probably can get the team together, and he seems like he's got celebrities sticking out behind him, like Diddy's even backing him up as well. So I mean, I'm sure they'll put the money up to help him get him in there. Maybe, you know. The official termination letter was sent by Ye's lawyers Thursday, September 16th, but not before Ye announced over social media that he planned to open a chain of Yeezy stores starting in Atlanta and expanding across the U.S. and then the world. Okay. Coming out of nowhere with that. He also said he planned to leave his existing partnership with Adidas when it expires in 2026, saying it's time for him to go at it alone. No more company standing in between me and the audience. Okay. I mean, like I said, he's not really wrong about it. He's just so vocal. Like, his delivery just sucks, man. Let's just keep it 100. His delivery sucks big time. It just does. You know what I'm saying? We got to call it for what it is. Jay Brooks says, Ye, I don't argue with people who don't weigh less money than me. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. I heard about that, who have way less money. Yeah. See, that's another thing where the money may be just going to his head. Deacon Rayas says he definitely has the power of influence, which is the main power. This is true. But that was kind of messed up with what he said, though. It's funny, but that's Ye. Gap president says immediately shot off an email to all Gap Inc. employees suggesting it was a maturely decision. While we share a vision of bringing high quality, trend forward ultramanium design to all people through unique omni experiences with Yeezy Gap, how we work together to deliver the vision is not aligned, and we are deciding to wind down the partnership, the email stated in the copy Gap shared. Okay, so Gap basically, in so many words, he didn't want to be there, and Gap basically tied his ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Ye, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they basically already tied of your ass. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You want to leave? Leave. You know what I'm saying? We over it. It's what this sound like. Ye claims that Gap has not met the terms of agreement, specifically 40% of Ye's Gap clothing brick and mortar stores to open 5 Yeezy stores by the end of July 2023. I mean, they still got to 2023. I'm guessing he's assuming they haven't. I guess when he means that, they haven't even started. Let's see. To that, he stated, it's important to know that throughout this partnership, we have upheld our commitments. So I honestly think they just really just done with it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you say this, vision, not money. Gap troubles mount. Like, you know what I'm saying? The numbers on this, description needed. Like, this is crazy. Disruption needed. Yeah, this is really kind of crazy, man. And then Gap not messing around one day after Kanye West ended their partnership. They went on and took stuff down. It's no secret that Kanye West has been having issues with his comes to partnership with Gap. Previously, it's been seemed like partners with was how his clothing was being presented in stores, which all Yeezy clothing has been piled into gigantic bags. Yeah, I never liked that. You know what I'm saying? The Patreons had to dig through, but it's possible that this was the sign of bigger troubles. Yeah, I just said that. Like what I was saying earlier, this is one of the biggest things I felt like where it really just kind of stood out to me that's whenever he started doing the trash bag thing, like that was the sign right there of like, hey, which let's keep it 100 though. I got a question for everybody in here. Let's keep it 100. Are we really surprised though? Are we really surprised? Are you surprised? Think about it. He had to deal with Nike. Where did Ye go and just stay? I'll ask another question for y'all. Name one thing that Ye hasn't had a problem with that goes perfectly. He had a problem with the record deal. He had a problem with Nike. He got a problem with Adidas. He got a problem with Yeezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did he not have a problem at? You know what I'm saying? Where does he not have issues? At some point, you gotta, how should I put it? Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you need to look in your mirror like, dang, like, I don't make it, you know what I mean, nowhere. And to him, he's coming off saying like, hey, yeah, these guys do all this, the same thing. You know, all these companies are the same. They do all the same thing. They treat everybody the same, which may be true. However, homie, is like, you need to also look at like, hey, maybe ask yourself, is it me? Like, I always ask myself that, like, yo, am I tripping? Maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? Because if more than like several people, and this is not always, there's an exception to every rule, and that's where Ye is probably coming in from his side of things, where he feels like he's the exception. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, hey, I'm not making this up. This is that. You know what I'm saying? Key to the City says, Jay, I was in the gym and seeing this woman working out and Turtle Dove shaking my head. Wow. I highly doubt they probably the real deal Holyfields though. You know, I ain't trying to hate, but I'm saying like, people know that was a hard shoe to get, and you pay extra. You're not finna, unless, and like I was just saying with that word exception, maybe she hit on the 2022 pair, had the old pair, and she's working on the old pair. Possibility. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her that one. That one I can work with. I wouldn't do it, but that's where I'll let them slide, though. Deacon Ariai says, Kanye is arrogant just like all of those big brand owners. He just don't get to hear, we just don't get to hear their voices. Facts, Deacon, facts. He's got the face for Key. Jay Brooks says, Key to the City says, I saw an IG video of someone working out on the Travis Scott Fragment 1 highs. Man, those shoes probably don't be real, bro. Just keep it 100. They do that because they know it's going to grab attention, but they're not going to like, you know what I'm saying? That I wouldn't even be surprised those shoes are real, because you know how hard it is to get, unless they just got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Jay Brooks says, I only work out in beaters. They are decent enough to be fly. I work out in that super comfortable like shoe I can find. I don't care about the looks. I need to, but I don't really get that. Like because I told you I go in the gym. I'm knocking out 4 miles a day, 5 days a week. My dogs need attention. So I like, I can't. I used to do the whole like let me drip out in the gym until I started taking it serious and I realized like yo these shoes are killing me. You know what I'm saying? I need something that's different. That's different. And I know like Jay is alright to work out in J's because Jordan literally paid ball and I'm like I get it, But he also is the same guy that was like remember he said he would have to switch shoes sometimes because his feet would be bleeding through the shoes at the way he was playing. So the comfort level is not foolproof. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just where my mind is at with it. Deacon Ryan says he knew he didn't have to pay for the store displays using those trash bags. Yeah, this is true. He didn't have to pay for the store display bag. Man, that was not a good idea, man. The shoes already was looking like that. We were already joking that, and then he went on and put the icing on the cake and said, I want them in trash bags. I just feel like it's insulting to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I feel like. I feel like it's a little insulting. Food Flex says, if he isn't ready now, then when will he be ready? I think he's ready. Mentally, he's ready. Mentally, he has the ideas, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he needs when I say ready, Food Flex, and I agree with y'all, I think Ye can do it, but does he have a team? What he wants to do, he needs a team. He needs a team. They got to get the factories right. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about what his stuff going to be duplicated. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this. Is he really ready for that? You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that's just used to saying like, hey, make this, get this done, blah, blah, I'm out. Sure, he draws the designs and goes out on his own lane and do all that. But, my thing is like, is he really fully ready to run a business? You know what I'm saying? Designer and business is two different things. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he's not running a local business. You know what I'm saying? We talking, he gonna have to start local for him is gonna be the whole United States and stuff is gonna be hard to get. Then, he wanna go global with it. But business, you know what I'm saying? That's a different lane. You know what I'm saying? Look how long it took Diddy to get good at business. In fact, so much Diddy got so precise in it, Diddy get hate for business. You know what I'm saying? How he does business until you come back around. It's like, yo, I learned something. Usually the artists that usually have a problem with him, once they go back out and do this and the third, they learn from that. You know what I'm saying? Is Ye on that level? He thinks so because, and where Ye's mind is, he thinks so because he's in the Billy status. You know what I'm saying? He's in the Billy status, so he thinks like, hey, yeah, I'm there now. I don't need to listen to these guys. I don't need these guys. When the reality is like, you still haven't learned what you thought. You're trying to rush it. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Food Flex. Food Flex 100 from Deacon. Key to the City says, Jay Brooks, her money is better and mine. Shaking my head. I got you, Jay Brooks. I got what you're saying, Key to the City, as far as those turtle doves. Jay Brooks says, Key to the City, yeah, folks with bread don't have a clue or they could give, basically they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Key to the City says, true, Jay, I work out in Adidas MMDs. I feel you. Dingo says, the bank's got to be willing to work with Kanye. He's still going to need loans to start his own store, and banks see that as a risk at this point. Yeah, true. And my thing is, they know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the amount of money. Ain't no telling what he's asking for. That's nothing. Look at he's probably not typical business may ask for this amount. Ye's probably asking for way more than that because Ye is Ye and Ye feels like, you know what I'm saying? We never know. There's little fine details that he's not pretty much bringing to fruition. Again, Kanye's been proven to be very difficult to work with, apparently. And this is what we hear from these companies that no longer work with him. Like, but have we ever heard it? You know what I'm saying? He didn't try this stuff with, like, when he did the Louis Vuitton, like, Yeezys. That's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Some of these brands, I guess he knew not to try. You know what I'm saying? So, it's one of those, man, we going to have to see how this plays out. I mean, we say he's ready. But doesn't mean, this is the thing, too. Does he want to take a different design? He going to have to put a whole nother design. Who say he doesn't? Fun, we're going to throw that out there. Let's play devil's advocate. What if he has a whole nother silhouette out there that's super fire that he won't give to Adidas? Because, ain't no point. Because remember that I don't know if y'all noticed, that's kind of been our biggest thing. Like for me anyway, that's been one of like my biggest things with Yeezy is Ye, it's time for some new silhouettes. We've been saying that for years. We've all been saying that for years. Pretty much over the Yeezy models. We're like, yo, these are getting, you know, not necessarily boring, but like, all right, cool. The best colors have already came out. We need some more silhouettes. So maybe that's what he's just been holding off on, some silhouettes. And maybe he's gonna bring that to the new. I guess Yeezy just gonna be like, you getting the new Yeezy so and so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because it won't be attached to it. I wonder what he's going to call the shoe, the name, all that. Because y'all remember the Yeezys used to have, they didn't used to go by the names they go by now. They just started stopping that, which I knew then. That's why he didn't have creative control. Remember he used to use like, I think names from like certain like Bible scriptures or something. Like, don't quote me on this. But I feel like he used to do that. And then, you know, he stopped doing that, you know, because he's always been like the Yeezus. And he's always done like, you know, religious type of music, so it makes sense that he would incorporate the names on the shoe. But I feel like Adidas stopped that and started making them. You know, we had like the Azrael and stuff like that, stuff that was going on off of that. But I feel like they stopped that too. So that's maybe what he's talking about, where he doesn't have the full say so or creative control like he wants to. You know, it makes sense. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Deacon R says the sad thing is that he would have to go the old-fashioned way, open a few stores and let them grow organically. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the level he want to do it, the banks probably don't want to give him that amount. You know what I'm saying? Manu Kick says he's been holding out until he drop his own thing. I'm almost positive. And if he's smart, that's probably the best way to kind of handle it, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to kind of handle it, because reality is, like, you keep getting Adidas and stuff more fuel to the fire, you know? I think what he's probably going to just ask for, hey, I just want the Yeezy thing, that's my name, I want to take with me. And Adidas is probably like, we keeping the models. And like, it is what it is. He going to branch off, do his own thing. They're going to be extremely hard to get because it's going to be limited whether he wants it to be or not, because reality is he going to be starting from scratch. So we got to take that in for a grain of salt as well. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. How did Gap respond to Kanye West ending their partnership? Because I think they finally responded. Because I think the videos I've been seeing, they hadn't responded yet. Jay Brooks says, I can see Ye yelling in the Wells Fargo about the terms of the loan of his Yeezy store. I could picture that too. Let me show what's basically just come out lately from TMZ real quick. Let me share my screen with this real quick. A lot of information that's little tidbits, as I find this very interesting. But yeah, it seems like Ye he's opened up like apparently he's done a trademark for Dubs. He says Kanye West lets Hawk Donda Sports Gear also give me Dubs. So this is the latest thing that I've seen, apparently, right? Because everybody always asks what happened to like those schools and stuff like he was working on. So I think this kind of ties down into this. Deacon L Reality says, funny thing is, I heard that Afro and Q is way more comfortable than the foam runners. Wow. So the Yeezy inspired sneaker. Yeah. I like the photo they have for Ye and this team where he makes everybody wears their jersey and he's just blacked out. This man. Ye is different, bro. He different. Jay Brooks says the percentage is uncomfortable. I want 17 Wells Fargo branches thrown in. I know, right? Ye, he would do that. Let's see. Let me read this article real quick for us, man. I'm going to stay on for about another 15 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and get up out of this thing because I almost been on for 2 hours. You know, time really flies whenever you just talk about stuff you love. Kanye West says Kanye West is ready to expand his Donda Sports brand now, signaling he wants to sell off athletic gear. Not to mention a parent side biz that he's hoping will take flight. His company, Mascot Holding, just filed I think I read that right. Mascot Holding if I read that word correctly, just filed for a few new trademarks, including one that will significantly grow his Donda Academy into retail space, and a couple others that seem to suggest he's got another label in mind, just like the birds in cage, literally. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so I guess Ye is trying to take, I think Ye just won't fool his name. He wants to own completely everything, and he's just going hardcore about it, you know? According to the paperwork seen by TMZ, Ye aiming to lock up the rights to Donda Sports specifically for the purpose of slapping it on a ton of products that run the garment of sportswear and accessories he wants to hawk to potential customers. Some of the items could bear to Donda's name, and which Donda, we all know that's his mom's name, so I see where he's naming it this off the inspiration of his mother. If the application is approved, include bags, a variety of fanny packs, luggage, wallets, umbrellas, and blankets. He also is looking to get some old-fashioned Donda Sports apparel, applying for trademarks for shirts, jackets, hats, shoes, and other clothes. In other words, if you can wear it, it looks like Kanye wants to sell it to you with new signature line plastered on top. Okay. So Kanye trying to get, I get it. He's just trying to start his own little thing. I get it. There's more in addition to wanting a trademark Donda Sports merch. It looks like Ye's got something else cooking in the background, something he calls Donda Doves. The team name is Donda Sports, which sounds like it's offshoot to larger Donda Indiator. Yeah. Innators. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, I'm tripping right now. For Dub Sports, Kanye West wants the exclusive right to use the label for athletic services such as training sessions, competitions, tournaments, camps, seminars, field trips, and even traditional educational frameworks like the classes, workshops, and seminars. Okay. Ye definitely wants to do, who knows what Ye got in mind. Donda Does, meanwhile, seems to be more geared towards a game day equipment. The docs indicate he wants this on baseball bats, basketballs, hockey pucks, and more. He also wants to use this brand for things like posters, mugs, sporting goods, and online retails. The Ye empire continues to grow. Sheesh. So, yeah. Ye trying to just, I guess he wants an all-in-one house. But to get to that level, he gonna have to really, not say Ye ain't putting the work, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to, it's a different ball game, and it's gonna be hard to do it all by yourself. That's all I'm trying to say. So he gonna need a strong, right? What he wants to do, reality is, whether he likes it or not, he's gonna need a strong team. He's gonna need a strong team. Deacon in reality says, Ye looking like a dark angel. Tell him, man, you right. In that photo on the TMZ joint, most definitely. Mary Kick says, y'all peep Gap finding God slides. Okay, yeah. True. I ain't surprised. At all. Foo Flex says he deserves it. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, and I'm not saying he ain't put the work in, homie. But what I am saying is, like, he gonna need a team. He gonna need some help. It's gonna take a lot. I think he don't realize it's gonna take a lot more than what he thinks it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Versus coming in, what he wants to do is own it under somebody else, kind of like a Jordan deal. But even Jordan did that over the years. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do it as fast as you're gonna do it as fast. You're gonna do it faster than Jordan, but you can't do it as fast as you're trying to push it. You know what I'm saying? He came on to Adidas in 2013. I didn't even know that, because to be honest, they must have really took their time and put stuff together, because if he came on to Adidas in 2013, I don't think I remember seeing Yeezys until like 2015. So he went over there, it took a couple years, and 2015 was that mark, that spark, where it was like, okay, cool. We knew something was coming, we just didn't know when. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because I'm almost positive we didn't see nothing for a minute. He kind of went quiet, went ghost, but he was grinding behind the scenes, and then we got the Yeezys. So, you know what I'm saying? He didn't went over. It's good. He didn't go over there and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't go over there and just slap my name on this shoe and we call it Yeezys. He did that kind of with the Calabasas, but for the most part, right? He didn't do that with like, with his own models. I still remember the 700s or the 750s. They go hard. That's another shoe. I heard that Adidas gonna be releasing that. The boot joint. They honestly, low key, if Adidas was smart, they should go ahead and release like the Yeezy 750. I'm gonna pull it up. Like the little gray boot, the whited joint where everybody was going crazy when he first went over there. Like, I think they should go ahead and get that. I'm gonna share my screen on those. 700, let's see. I'm pretty sure it's 700 Yeezy. Let's see. I'm making sure I'm on right now. It's a 750s in. I think I'm talking about the 750s. I still low key. It's the Yeezy where we used to go crazy over it and nobody talks about it anymore. Like, I'm gonna share my screen on these guys and y'all let me know. This is low. I looked at this shoe, but they had a zipper problem, and the reason I didn't buy them is because like, yo, I don't want to buy it, especially if they're gonna drop it again. Like, rumors is they're gonna drop some of these next year. But this was the first Adidas like Yeezy model, man. Shit's fire. You know what I'm saying? I think it's fire. Deacon Reality's laughing at Manny. Food Flex says he just partnered with the shoe games over Tinker Hatfield. I forgot his name, but he's a huge name in the game. Okay. Oh, the dude who used to work at Adidas. I saw that. I know who you're talking about, Food Flex. I can't think of his name either. He worked with he's got a similar story to Ye, and now he just partnered with him. So I think, I saw that too. But at the same time, I don't think he got the type of bread Ye got. He rich, don't get me wrong. He rich. But like, he may not be willing to put all his bread up. Maybe Ye should let him do all the, like, getting the loans from the bank and stuff. But then again, his name isn't as big as Ye, and so it's probably got to get to the point where he got to mention Ye's name, and they're like, oh, Kanye? Oh, that's who your business partner is? Yeah. We're definitely not giving any more money than what we can offer right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying, that's just how they could probably be looking at it. Deacon Arias says, Turtle Dubs are still my favorite release this year. Most definitely. But this right here is an OG, 750 OG. I would love to have these in the collection, man. Super fire, man. Travis had these on. I think before he went with Jordan Brand. I'm pretty sure, because I remember somebody in the crowd went crazy over this. Like, fun fact, I'm almost positive he was performing at like the BET Awards and somebody snatched his shoe off or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if that's a thing. They probably don't took it down, but Travis Scott used to wear these. You know what I'm saying? He had them on. Like, I know this is an image, but he actually was performing where somebody took his shoe. Somebody took his shoe for real. But he was all up in this. Like, he was wearing Yeezys before he had like a he definitely was wearing it. Like, let me see. Travis Scott. I'm gonna see if I can get it. Let's see. Cause I'm almost positive. Yeah, I'm almost positive he had them joints on when he was performing. Yeah. See? He was performing and somebody took his shoe and he went crazy over the joint. But that's them on his feet. Like, if he was to sit still, because he goes crazy. But yeah, he has some Yeezys on, and somebody tried to take his shoe. So I may try to search that real quick. I may take the screen down and take a search over there. But somebody tried to take over. But at some point before Travis got his own shoe, he was in Yeezys, because these are Turtle Doves. Yep, boom, right there. There you go. That's the Turtle Dove joints right there. You know what I'm saying? So arguably, y'all can say what y'all want to say about Turtle Doves, but it's an impactful shoe. You know what I'm saying? I guess Travis just be so freaking active on the stage, you can't really tell what he got on. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, Travis used to do his thing. Like, he still do his thing, but I'm just saying, like, before Travis had the whole Nike deal, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those, like, Ye is that impactful, whether we want to realize it or not. Let me see if I can actually find the image of where Travis got mad somebody took his joint, and it was a Yeezy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he actually, they got kind of super mad about the joint. They tried to take his Turtle Doves, and he went back in the joint and grabbed it. This may be it, and I think he spit on the fan or something. Let me share my screen real quick. Just a little fun fact real quick. Yeah, they wasn't 750s, but he had this on, and somebody tried to take it in the crowd, and he lost it. See how he got his shoe off? Yeah, somebody pulled his shoe off, and he lost it. I knew this was not. I knew I wasn't crazy. You know what I'm saying? He jumped in the whole crowd and went crazy right there. Yeah. Yeah. Travis Scott, Die Fan Sneak. Yeah, this is like foreign joint. But yeah, this is what happened. Yeah. He was performing. They took that joint. I knew I wasn't tripping. He pointed the fan out. I don't know why they was trying to take his shoes at the time. But yeah, this has happened before. And Travis not having it. When a fan tried to steal Travis Scott's shoe. Exactly. This is exactly what it is right here. I probably shouldn't even try to play this video. But yeah, this was back in, I guess it was trending May 20. They re-uploaded this. But yeah, when a fan tried to take his shoe, pretty much somebody probably coordinated over the stuff. But yeah, this is a thing. And he was not having it. So, which I can't be mad at him. I mean, it is his after all. You know what I'm saying? Can you really be mad at that? Let me touch the chat real quick. Those are so fire from Kwame. Private Blacks coming out next year as well. That's going to be a fire shoe, man. I'm going to stay on this joint for like another 5 minutes. But yeah, Private Blacks are definitely a fire shoe. Deacon Red says Facts, Manny, Wave. Manny with the Kick says Yeezy, 750 on my drip list. Also Facts, bro. Facts. Thank you, man. It's a dope shoe. It's so dope. Like, I want them to re-release that as well, man. It's that community talk right now. You know what I'm saying? Deacon Aaron says 750 has grown on me over time. The Yeezy 2 hasn't been topped yet. Yeah, you can. I'm gonna say that too. I agree with you 100%, Deacon. The Nike Yeezy 2 for me will forever be the best Yeezy, no matter what colorway you have. Because out of the 3 colorways, I always go back and forth with which one I like the most. I used to think it was the Red Octobers, but it's like, damn, if I had the chance to actually cop a pair, I was like, maybe I should just go for the Solars. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, but those Platinums don't look bad either. Those some shoes I really need to retro. So I'm hoping Ye do whatever you need to do and work it out with Nike where they at least, he's comfortable with them to re-release the shoe. But I agree with you, Deacon. I agree with you right away. Kwame says, I'm not paying the resale though. Oh yeah, no, no sir. You know what I'm saying? Can't blame you at all. Manny with the Kick says, for sure retail for these though. Yeah, retail definitely. You know what I'm saying? Deacon says, upcoming releases, most definitely, man. We're gonna talk upcoming releases and we're gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing. Yellow Toes coming this month. Of course, we got the Lost and Founds. Travis Scott, Black Phantoms. And other than that, man, I don't know what else we really got on the list that we can really look forward to. Keep in mind, this is September. So we got October, November, December. We only really got 3 months left of this year, man. Is it just me or has it like flown by quickly? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, upcoming releases. Let me check on my phone. See, actually, I'll just see if I can pull up the... I don't know. Like, Adidas has been quiet with their... Is it just me? Adidas have not dropped as much to begin with this year. Deacon O'Reilly says, Kanye 4s are growing on me even though enough to cop early. Oh, okay, the Kanye 4s, yeah. Those are nice. I know Kwame like those. Like, they okay. Those poor man... It's the poor man Travis Scott's. I don't know about me. I don't know about copping early, but they looking alright though. They're not bad. They're not bad. But see, I personally hate when they make the knockoff versions, so to speak, of like a Travis Scott inspired shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really hate when they do that low key. That's just me. Here's the Kanye 4s, the purples. Soldier Dad says Trophy Room 9s. Let me pull those up. Any Halloween shoes coming out? That's my thing too. I thought we would at least have a list of the Halloween shoes right now, because I think we had the Mummy Dunks not too long ago. But I would like to see a good dunk follow up. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do those Air Force Ones, the skeleton foot joints. I don't know the name of them right off the top of my head, but the skeleton Air Force Ones. I feel like they may do something like that. Trophy Room 9s. Trying to see. I know this isn't it, so I'm trying to see what actually like they is like. I don't think them is it, the gold joints. So yeah, I haven't seen them. I don't think. Deacon Rice says any Halloween. Read that one. Soldier Dad says, 7s. Okay, so Trophy Room 7s. Okay. Let's see. No one. I was like, I don't think nothing coming up. And this was coming up. These, they look like Olympic 7s, like a reverse Olympic 7s more than anything. You know, that's the vibe I'm getting. You know, like the Olympic 7s? Let me see. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there's like an Olympic 7s. Olympic 7. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can put in, my bad, I'm messing up. Jordan, Olympic, there we go. Yeah, they look like this. They look like a reverse, almost like a reverse. This is the originals. This is a fire shoe too. But then, you know, they did the alternate. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of, it gives me this, except where it's blue, it's red. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of vibes it kind of gives me, like of the Olympic 7s. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, see, if you can't, it's kind of, it even comes up here. Like, see, if you keep looking, they're right here. It looks just like that, dog. Not a bad shoe. Don't get me, I don't want to think I'm hating or anything. I'm just saying, like, that's the vibes it gives off to me. Deacon of Reality says, I need those Voodoo Ones low by Zion Williamson. Jay Brooks says, I need to know which shoes got hit up for the Nike trucks. Yeah, I know, because they let out a great deal of information, but I feel like it's the Fire Red 3s. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I'm going to go check when I get off live to see if they just are there. I'm hoping to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, yeah, today would have been a week and they still haven't shipped yet, and it's still preparing for shipment. So, thanks for bringing that up, homie. Let's see. Fooflex says, seems like Adidas Yeezy barely dropped any Yeezy since Yeezy Day. That's how I feel. And this whole year in general, I feel like they haven't dropped much. I mean, I know they never drop as much as like Nike in them, but I just feel like they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't, they just haven't dropped as much. Let's see. Man on the Kick says Air Jordan 8 GS Paprika. Let me pull that joint up. I'm gonna copy it from you. Let me see if I can pull those up. I see you dropped the link, Deacon. I'm assuming you want me to watch that video. I'm gonna see what it is before I just like throw it on the screen. But let me see what these is. Nah, not for me. Not for me. Maybe for the kiddos, but yeah. Deacon Guy says, play the video, Jeremy. I'll put up the fair use. Oh Lord, man. You trying to get the kid lacking right now. You ain't kidding, because you definitely put it up there. Let me I'm gonna take it down. Let me see what it is. Holy crap, bro. What you getting us into, man? What you getting us into? Let me pull it up. I'm gonna see. Let me pull it up. You trying to get us in trouble, man. You know YouTube already don't be pushing the kid videos like that. Let me see. Let's see. What is this? Oh, Lord. When you steal J's from the night. Man, all right, fine. Because you told me to pay this last time. If the stream stopped, just blame it on Deacon of Reality. It's his fault. So, yeah, let me switch, man.
Yeah, G, come on.
Hey, hold on, G. I had to go to bed and get the box.
Yeah, here you go, G.
None on the table.
Oh, what you said? G, no. Hey, G, all right, be careful jumping out that trailer with the Buffalino, boo.
Oh, what you said? Hey, my mama better these, so don't talk about these fools.
Man,
yeah, we get here, though.
I don't know, G. Finna find out, ain't we?
What you said? Hey, mama, we made it.
What you said?
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Yeah.
They going right here trying to put these old semis in the hood for anyway.
I don't even know. Hey, kind of blasting there.
What you said? See what heat we got, big boy.
What that is, G? Carry up, G.
Oh, okay. Triple D.
Yeah.
He could have came with a different colorway, though.
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
Hey, all right.
He could have came with yellow eye ass, could have came with something better than
What
that.
you said? Oh, man, I jaw like a Georgetown boy.
What's that, AIs?
I know, you don't know sexy.
Oh, okay. Why they all look like a koala bear?
You ain't rockin' with them?
No, hell no.
Yeah, that is a little bit
These
of...
like Wizard of Oz, the 10 man that had these on.
What you
Wizard of
said?
Oz.
Oh, jeez.
They cool out there. They cool.
We gonna find some more, G.
Them probably for female.
Oh, yeah, them definitely female.
Yeah. What we got here?
Oh, I'm the gingerbread man.
Huh?
I'm the gingerbread
Where your
man.
house at?
Where
Hey, you got
man?
them spice dots on your head?
What you said? Yeah.
Why you make the toe white, though?
I don't even know like how females be having their feet.
Hey, that boy on that cocaine, ain't he?
Man, that's why his eyes yellow.
On everything. Eyes are like John Sally off Vlad TV. On everything. Let's see, he been bringing kind of some boom, bro.
Yeah, G,
See what we
man.
got here, big boy.
What that is?
That you smell like booty?
Man, now I took a shower.
Oh, it's a skunk over there, dude.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll just let's see what we got here, though. Big boy.
That is.
Let's see what we got.
G, what is it, G? What is it, G?
Eddie side.
Open the box.
You feel me, G? Open the box. Oh, look what he got here, G.
Lemon pepper steppers. Oh, we made it. Oh, we made it. I can't believe
bro.
this. I can't believe this. Do me right there, G. Do me.
I should have had these niggas on now. Hey, you hear me?
Hey, G, them lemon pepper
Hey,
steppers.
come here. Let's see what we got here, though, bro.
What's up?
Yeah, oh, them trash. Let's see what we got here.
Kick dogs. G, we getting pranked?
Bro. Hey, Ashley Cusher.
We getting pranked?
Ashley Cusher, come on, man. Ho ass.
They checked our Christmas list.
Look, these ain't just the kick dogs, G.
What is
They
it?
the big snow edition.
Ooh,
Look.
it's snow.
Big snow, huh?
We on, G.
Yeah. You stay blessing somebody, man.
We on,
Hey,
G.
G, hey, can I say something, though?
What's up?
Shit, I'm taking the peppers, though.
No, I'm taking the peppers. You just heard me say that.
Heard you say what?
I've got the peppers.
Motherfucker, is you the one? I cut my hand. I almost.
You ain't bleed. You
Did I
ain't
wear the
bleed.
steppers?
No, the steppers me, G.
Bro, but listen, you the one that been having a big tooth lately. Don't you want to go spin the Rooney?
All right,
Kick
go
the
ahead.
door?
Get the steppers.
Okay,
man.
what you said?
Get the selfish nigga, man.
Oh, these trash.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with them, G. Take them.
Them trash.
Leave that here, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna put your peppers on?
Yeah.
You cool on
Kick
that?
dog. I'm getting the kick dog.
Hey,
Hey,
you
G.
don't go to college, you might well do it right.
What you said? Hey, G, let's get a glass of cold up out of here for 12, come, G. Come on, G.
You ain't let me put my goddamn shoes on all
Hey,
day.
come on, we gone, G.
Damn, bro. Hey, that just smell like that?
Man, I just told you I took a shower, nigga. What that is? You doing the Michael Jackson? Man, G, come on, G. But you be doing that in the jail talent show.
What you say? Hey, as long as I beat R. Kelly, I'm cool. You feel me, Jay? Huh?
Man, come on, G.
What you said? Damn, we get a good look. Memphis something else, ain't it?
We out.
No.
There you go. There go your video for you, Deacon and Reality, man. What y'all think? I feel like they tried a little too hard, but some of it was funny. I ain't gonna complain about it, because they channel obviously doing their thing, so you can't be a hater. But overall, I feel like they over-exaggerated a little too much. But it is what it is. Some of it was definitely funnier than the other part. But yeah, man. Been on the joint for 2 hours, 6 minutes. Y'all smash the like button. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. I'm going to go ahead and close things out for tonight. Definitely watch the video that's dropping Monday. Definitely some information for you guys as well. Just the things to be out on the lookout to know that, hey, when you touch that aftermarket, it could always be something, man. Wish Dunks could have made it in, but it is what it is. He definitely taking care of business as far as like family side of things, so can't really knock him for that. But I will be back Wednesday. Dunk should be back Wednesday for sure, showing love. I appreciate everybody for coming through, supporting the channel, man. The grind has been real, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the growth that I made over this, man. Y'all really, I do this for y'all. Y'all are my biggest inspiration, inspiring me to keep going. When my computer ain't acting right sometimes from these videos, you know what I'm saying? Getting the ideas together, man. I love y'all, man. So shouts out to shouts out to Manny with the kicks for putting the topic in front of my hand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was just a nice thing, you know what I'm saying? So I probably would have did this topic anyway, but salutes to people. I love when y'all hit the comment section, man. I love when y'all hit the comment section. That just keeps me motivated as well. I like to reach out to the people. But again, my name is Jeremy Jones. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button if you haven't done so already. If you like sneaker content, you are in the right place. Promise to never stop going in about sneakers because I love it to death. And I'm not going in nowhere. I'm here to stay, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. And I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the is it? They should have had them two bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, so nobody's enemy. I don't got time, I'm not giving the energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, so nobody's enemy. I don't got time, I'm not giving the energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real life, I got a time and I'm coming to get mine. In time, I cannot lose and I'm coming right inside. I'm in my, yeah.
Look what's next for me, Joe. I'm gonna get that second bell. Where the is it? They should have had them 2 bells ready. Spit shine for me.
Yeah. Head up in the clouds, dog, they saying I look stressed. I've been feeling down, pray to God that I'm up next. Remember when she blew me off, that's why I can't text. Now she call me petty, but I swear I can't forget. This ain't a test. Now they saying that I ball like Jerry West. Coming back for what is mine, can't take no less. I said go and take a shot, so I need your best. And stop the threats, so nobody's enemy. I don't got time, I'm not giving the energy. Too many people around me, I'm finicky. I do not mess with you, dog, you're not kidding me. You don't got way too close. I've been up at the top now, so they all wait for the landslide. I seen too many people that switched up, whose man's high. Through it all, I stay the same, I swear to God, I can't lie. Been down so damn low that I came up for my life. They talk way too much on the internet, it's not real life. I swear my fam waiting, I can't lose, and I'm still right. Still right, I swear that I'm working them up till like midnight. It's real.